Hi guys, how you doing? How you doing? How's been your day? I hope you're doing all right for real. I hope you're doing fine. You're welcome to Emmanuel Traders, Emmanuel Forex Traders. I hope you're having a great day. So today we're doing a live um, analysis, or I want to show you something that a trade that I took today. Okay, a very beautiful trade that turned out to be really great. Okay. So I'll take you through my thought process and yeah, and the strategy that I use personally. All right. So you guys, I'm sure you by now you know what the strategy that I use, right? I'm sure you are actually very much aware. And if you're not, um, let me just show you simple terms. Okay, I use the advanced supply and demand strategy, which we call the Quasimodo strategy. So in this strategy, what we want is that the market to create higher highs and higher lows. The more higher highs the market creates, the better. So you want the market to be in an uptrend or downtrend before that move you want to take advantage of, right? So the market here is the market which is making higher highs and higher lows, all right? Higher highs and higher lows. And then what happens is the market breaks this higher low, okay? When the market breaks this higher low, that's break of structure, that's break of market structure, which is indicative of change of market direction, right? Usually this move that breaks these structures is caused by the smart money, right? Okay, so and then after this break, usually we expect price to push a little bit. Of course, there are two types. There's a quick retest and a late retest. Usually price would move away for, for a late retest, and then later on starts to come back like that. Okay, it will start to come back in can be three ways, right? So the first one can be a compression, and then another one can be what we call a diamond fake out, or a mixture or a combination of both, right? So it will depend on how the market comes to your level. Okay, so the market in this case, this market is coming to us, I think, in a combination of both. Okay, then when market comes here, you can it usually gives most of the times, like in this instance, it gave us a rising wedge. A rising wedge, which we know that is a reversal, it's actually a reversal signal, right? It's something that tells us that the market is most likely to actually reverse. So you guys, I'll show you what happened, like my analysis before and everything. Okay, so something like this. Yeah. So let's do the labeling here. So this is our high. So our high. So it's a must. You need to have a higher high, which is the shoulder. Then you have to have this low here, which is this high, which we call the QML level, the Quasimodo level. Then we have to have a low. Okay, and then market has to break for it to qualify to be a QML. The market has to break this level here, and then one very important thing is um, this move that breaks this structure. You want it to be a big move. Okay, the bigger the move, the better, because that shows the presence of smart money in the market. So you want only to take on trades that has a big move. Okay, the bigger the move, the better, because that shows that there's a presence of smart money right there. Okay, and yeah, so sometimes what we'll have is something like this. Let me show you. We'll have the market coming to this level like this, and then giving us more like a market wanting to retest, but it fails, which we call FTR. Okay, You can have something like that. So remember, this is a higher high. So this is before all that happens. This is a higher low, like that. The market, this is an uptrend, high, higher low. Okay. Then what happens? So this level here becomes our supply zone because it will actually be a drop based drop, or what we call a double Marocan. So at this level here, that's why you expect to look for supply zone. So it can be the supply zone can actually be at the exact QML right here. Sometimes it will be slightly above the QML, sometimes it will be below. Okay, so you just have to look for that level. Make sure that it's a fresh supply or demand level. Then what we have here, how usually can be a compression. Usually it's a compression, and in instances on the smaller time frame, you actually expect a fake QML. That's another level. When you go to a lower time frame, then you look for that. Okay, and then of course our plan now is to sell and stop loss above structure, above our supply zone right there, and our target can be this one. The first target can be this one, but of course you have to look to your left and find uh, other structures that you can reference to as your supply, as your next demand zone. Okay, and then what we have here is usually just increase this. We take it somewhere at this level. Yeah, what you would have here is what we call a fake out, a diamond fake out. Okay, so usually the price will create resistance. We call R1 resistance one, and you can even have two or three. Actually, you even can even have up to four. Okay, yeah. So that's our resistance there. And right now we just wait for price to break through uh, that rising wedge, and then we can sell. Okay, we can actually sell, and just like that. And then what we have here, this is a drop supply zone right here, and this right here is a fake out. Oh, okay, yeah, this is what we call a late retest, late retest, late retest, uh, QML setup, QML cell setup. It's really perfect. It looks really, really clean. Yeah, if you want to take a screenshot, you can. Looks very nice. Yeah. So we had the similar incident actually happening on gold today. So I will just take you to our chart right now. See how it's looking. Okay, so this is basically what you want. First of all, another thing that you have to remember is you have to make sure that you put a horizontal line here on the head, and then go to the left. Make sure you don't have any structures that are actually coming to this level and acting as resistance. If you have levels coming to this level, if you have structures coming to this level and bouncing from the same level, okay, in the past, you want to avoid such an area, because such a setup, because it's less likely to work, because this will act as like price just really go through, like to just push to the upside. Don't trade such a setup. So you have to make sure that it doesn't, the setup doesn't have any levels on the left side where the market is coming to this level again. So that's very important. And then also another important thing is the kind of candles that break this structure, and also the location of your left shoulder. Make sure it's not too far, it's not too near, it's just right. Okay, and then wait for price to come to your QML. can be slightly above, below, or exactly at the QML. Your job is to look for the fresh supply zone. Okay, yeah. So this is a setup that we had. I think maybe delete everything so that we do it together. Maybe delete everything so that we just start from afresh. Okay, so that we analyze it together. I'll show you even the picture that the screenshot I took before I took the trade. Yeah, so you guys, the Quasimodo strategy is one of the best strategies out there. But of course, just like any other strategy, it has its own weaknesses. Um, not all setups are going to work. So what that means, how is whether a setup is going to work or not is the quality of the setup. Okay, how is the setup looking for you to know what kind of how which one is the quality setup. You need to do your back testing. You need to make sure that you've done the work. Do the work, guys. Back test, keep learning, and learn which ones are actually higher quality and low quality QMLs. It's not a not it's not 100% strategy that will give you 100% results, but it's actually a very good. One thing about it is that it actually gives a higher risk to reward ratio. That's one thing I love about this strategy. It's the risk to reward ratio that is actually very good about it. So I would advise you to actually learn the strategy, practice, 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 and you see get it better over time. Okay, just like any other strategy, like I've mentioned, it doesn't win always. Personally, this week we incurred a lot of losses from QML. This same strategy, we had a lot of losses. Of course, this is part of the game. Just need to make sure that we are actually doing your part. Okay, make sure that you actually take care of the downside. Make sure that you're doing proper risk management. At the end of the day, you'll be all right. If you're risking 2, 1, 2, 3%, a trade like this will actually give you uh, nice rewards. You can wipe out all your losses as long as you're sticking to the risk management. So let's start. Okay. So my higher high was here. Then this is my QML right here. And so you guys, it can be short term or long term uptrend or downtrend. It doesn't matter. So just make sure there was a trend, at least one or two higher highs were formed. Then that's all right. And then you have to make sure that the candle that breaks that higher low is a big candle like this. Okay, this gives you confidence to your setup, meaning it's most likely to work. So that's our high QML. This is all you need at the break of structure, and then market has to make or form a lower low, and it did. You can see that it made the lower low here. Okay. So what else? What other structures do you want to see? Um, what other structures do you want to see? Let's look at the fake out. So we had the market faking out from here. We had a lot of fake outs at this level here. Right here, we had fake outs from here. Then price went like that. So let me just pull it out to this level. So I'll this will be my R1. Is resistance 1 and resistance 2. So you guys, if you're finding value in this video that I'm making, please let me know in the comment section. Please consider subscribing if you're finding value in this analysis and video that I'm making, so that we're able to produce more videos. Give us a like, watch the video, like, subscribe, and also if you have anything that you want to add, please feel free to comment in the comment section. So this is our fake out zone. Our fake out zone. Yeah, our fake out zone. And then I'll look for my. So if I put a level here on my right, on my QML, is where the market came. right at the QML. Okay, so right here on the QML, that's where we had the market actually coming. So we is able to cover all this, so many all this level here with my supply zone. Okay, because you can cover like that. I can cover actually all this level up to that level. All this is your supply zone, or it's a decision zone. Okay, this is where you have to make a decision to either sell or buy. I'll go to the lower time frame in a minute. Okay, so my target is somewhere at this level. Let me just shortly go to the lower time frame, and yeah, so this is a drop base drop supply zone. That was what triggered me to enter this trade, because it was at my supply zone, a fresh supply zone. Let me go to my hourly chart and see what is happening there. Okay, yeah, so you guys can see from here, from this level. So if we would have just gotten this is a drop base drop. So you have to make sure that you take care of your downside. Make sure that you are putting your stop loss at the level where the market is most likely to respect. Otherwise, you may end up being taken out of the trade, and the market continues to go in your favor, which is one of the bad things that can happen. Okay, so make sure that you take care of the downside. Make sure you're putting it at the level where the market will find difficulties actually taking you out. Okay, so I'll show you guys. What else did we have? If you zoom in like this, you realize that we had what the thing I was actually telling you about. So we had what, a rising wage at this level. Had a rising wage, which is something that tells you that the market is about to reverse. Okay, when you see this happening in an uptrend, most of the times it causes the market to reverse. So you have to be aware of such. Okay, so your stop loss was there. My stop loss was just right above that level there, and I was just waiting for price to break out. Okay, and this is my higher high here. Then my QML is there. I had a break of structure with nice, beautiful candles breaking that higher low, and just like that, voila, just like that. Okay, and the market has since moved quite a significant amount from the time. This is almost like a 250 pip move. This is just today, you guys. This is just today. This is amazing. This is the best, one of the great trades that you can find, that you can actually take, following very simple principles, very simple, and I believe it's one of the simplest strategies out there. Okay, of course, like I said, it has its own downsides. Okay, so one of the most important things to actually remember is the candle that breaks this low. You want big candles. You want what we call ERSCs, like extended range candles. And then you want to put a horizontal line at this level here, and make sure price doesn't have areas where the market is coming to this level and bouncing out like that. When you have once you have something like that, don't take a trade from such a level. Telling you, price will just push to the upside, and they'll be like, why didn't it hold? Okay, so we have a trade which is running right now. It's really nice. You can see it's still pushing to the upside very nicely. I think this trade I took it from here, and then another one I took it from there. Yeah, I'll show you guys. It's actually still running, and yeah, let me just show you. I also posted the same setup in our in our private community, our Telegram private community. Okay, so you guys, if you'd want to join us and see how everything goes, you can actually contact me via Telegram or via Facebook. Of course, there's a fee, there's a monthly fee. If you want mentorship on how to trade the Quasimodo strategy, you are free to do that. We can also offer you mentorship. Our setup, our signal services come with setups like this. Like I'll show you right just in a minute. I'll show you just in a minute. Okay, so this is our group here, and this was the signal that was sent. Okay, this was the signal that was sent. I'm sure that you guys can actually see, and yeah, and just imagine the market right now is somewhere at this level, and I took this trade actually personally. This is a trade. Wow, this is nice. You can see I already have my my stop loss trailed already. Actually, let me show my stop right now. Let me actually up to somewhere maybe this level. You guys, you have to pay yourself as the market makes money available to you. We don't know how far the market is willing to go, so therefore make sure that you are actually doing your part in terms of uh, securing some profits. You see, the first trade I took it from here, and the second trade I took it from here. This is a real account, and yeah, this is very nice. It's a very nice setup, and it's actually paid off well. So this was the trade that I actually sent in the group, and this is what is happening right now. Like this is really nice. This is a really nice setup, and it's actually still going. Okay, so you guys, let me know if you need more of such videos. Please comment in the comment box. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want me to cover anything else. Otherwise, if you made it up to this level, up to this end, I thank you, and also wish that you'd consider subscribing, because as you can see, we provide great content that can actually help you become a better trader. Yes, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Okay, today is Friday. Have a great weekend. Prepare for next week. Come back stronger. Never stop learning. Let's keep pushing. Yeah, you guys have a great weekend. Goodbye and God bless you.